Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got the F-150 back in the garage. Oh, Lance is just standing there awkward. I know, I said I wasn't really going to do too much with the F-150, but since it came back and it looks so good now that it's painted, we got to take a little walk around. This is our 2014 F-150 that we just finished rebuilding. It looks pretty good. It's only got 29,000 miles on it. This truck is actually already sold. We bought this at Copart for $2,200 before fees, and we thought you guys might like to hear about some of the costs that we paid for the truck and all of the repairs that we did, because it had a bent cross member where your control arms and your steering rack, all of that stuff mounts onto, so we had to get that replaced. And then obviously we did new bumper. This piece actually, no, we reused that. We
reused the bumper, we reused the...
Yeah, well, no, it's from the donor truck.
From the donor truck.
Yeah, we had a donor truck and got the hood painted and stuff, but it looks really, really good. Huge thanks again, as always, to Hummel's Auto Body, Mifflinburg. Their info will be down in the description below, and they always do awesome work. They did the Duramax. So with that, let's take a look at some of the costs. I know we just did a cost video on the Duramax, and I know it's a lot of talking, but we're going to do it really, really quick on this one, and then we'll get into some other stuff. All right, buddy, I'm going to let you take it away. Yeah, you're the star of the show.
Gosh. Now I know why the sunglass thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Wish I had those on. All right, so I did a little breakdown of all the different costs here. Basically, the $2,200, I said to Spencer, I said, every time we put up a bid price, it actually sounds a little misleading. So $2,200 is what the final bid was, but Copart has a whole different thing with fees that they like to charge about 25% in fees. So the actual cost, when it was all said and done, was $2,823 to buy the truck. And then I found the donor truck, and I don't know what the final bid on that was. It was $19,000 or $2,000, something like that. But that came up to $2,718 after that was done. Then with both trucks, getting them towed different places, adjusted, was about $350 for towing. The frame repair, you guys can probably take a look at our other videos where we cut the frame section off. The frame repair labor is all it was $2,407. To get it titled, taxes, all the things had to be paid here in Pennsylvania. $457 to get a good rebuilt title and get the inspection done. Got new keys because it was down to just one key that was limited to like 80 miles an hour, and we had to get brand new keys off eBay and things, $30 for those. $110 for the seat belt repair to rebuild the pretensioners. $52 for the noisy pulley. That was all fixed by that, and then we put new belts on for $40, and then paint came in at $550. So I think I put another $50 in for random fluids and junk like that. So an all-in total cost, $9,587 with everything to get it to this point here today, ready to be titled, or actually already titled and ready to go down the road.
So do you want to say what you sold it for then?
I don't know. I mean, I can. I gave a pretty good deal, I think, to a buddy of mine. A buddy of mine from high school actually saw Spencer's videos and said, hey, I'm interested in that truck. And I was going to list it for probably 17, hopefully sell it between 60 and 17. I gave it to him for 14. So he got it for 14,000. We have about 10,000 in it. So about a $4,000 profit. But there's also the factor of, if you guys look around the driveway here, you don't see a donor truck anymore. And the reason being, somebody needed that engine and transmission setup for a project they're doing. They're redoing like a 71 crew cab Ford. They're going to put that powertrain in it. They bought the entire truck, harnesses, everything, for a total of $3,400. So I did get all that money back from the donor truck. So that was a nice thing.
And honestly, this came out probably as good as any rebuild we've ever done. I mean, like, the lines are right, the frame is perfect, the paint matches. Usually, like, you end up with something that doesn't line up 100% or some broken tab or something like that. There's nothing like this. This is like a factory truck.
We can take you through, like, the 3 issues listed on the entire truck probably in, like, 2 seconds if you want to shoot them. I don't know if you can see it. We kept the original fender because there was no other damage. There's a little kink here, and it's just way too nice of a fender to get rid of for that.
Yeah, just a little bit there.
We found one scratch here, which actually I think maybe with some wet sanding and a little bit of buffing can actually be
I think that's just in the clear because you can't even feel it.
Just a little bit there. And the only other thing on the truck, I thought there was 3 things. Hold on a sec. Maybe there's only 2. That might be it.
I think that is it. It was this guy. This here, I think you can tell just a little bit has been, yeah, a little bit on that guy, a little bit of spider web cracking right there. But that's about it. And now we finished up with the Ford. We're gonna come in here and get this lift installed. This one here is pretty much roughly where it's gonna go. We gotta just square it up a little bit. We had the engineers come in, take a look at our concrete here. They said, don't ever even park a car on it because it's like, what, did they say 2 inches thick?
Something like that. Yeah, 1 inch thick. They said it's more like a child's science fair project.
Yeah. So they said they wouldn't even like write their name in this concrete when it was wet because it would just go straight through the dirt. So no, we actually don't know what we don't know how thick the concrete is in this garage, honestly. So we're gonna find out though. We got a brand new, well, I guess brand new is always, you know, a returned Bauer from Harbor Freight hammer drill here, and we're gonna do some drilling, see what we find. And then I got the 10-2 wire right here to hook up power for it, and I don't know. And then just hope for the best, I guess. I don't know. I don't know that we're gonna ever put a truck up on this. I mean, it's scary to put a truck up on it, but like cars, we might. These are the anchors. He's checking out.
That'll be a little, I don't know.
A little smaller.
But this one here,
It's too big, right?
a little big. It actually lifts it up a little bit.
Yeah, it goes smaller and you can go bigger, worst
That's
case
what I
scenario.
can drill it out if I need to.
I think we want this thing to be as tight into the floor as possible.
So this is this.
By the way, this lift has no reviews. I don't know if you've looked, but there's no,
It's about that.
like no one has ever, no one has ever actually bought this lift before and at least felt you know, like, because most people probably were like 1 star's too much. So you're going to start with one hole and then we'll square it up after?
I believe I'm going to go with a closer one. One that isn't as critical.
Okay.
One of the front ones. Because all the weight and all the tension's going to be on those back ones.
You get extended warranty on that?
You know what we might need to do though?
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't think we need an anchor in that one.
I just we should lift this up so I can have a nice straight shot. Oh wow.
Woo! You're still hitting concrete there,
Yeah, I
aren't you?
am. I just
So it's at least, what, 4 inches thick?
get the shot back.
What's the recommendation?
6.
I've heard that this owner's manual has some comedy gold in it. Not a lot of English, but some comedy.
Could be wrong, but I think that the concrete thickness in there is measured in yen.
Failure to comply with instructions could result in personal injury. That sounds right. Oh, this is nice. Thank you for the purchase of T-Hizzle CYDR all... Oh, that was supposed to be hydraulic 2-post, I think. Yeah. That's what you want.
I'll do the honors.
Oh, I'm hitting this thing?
You're hitting it.
Do you think we need to do it with a big sledgehammer?
Yep, I do.
Did you try it with the little one?
No. You want to try
I'm
the little
gonna
one?
try it with the little one.
Little sledge?
Yeah, I got a little sledge in here.
Right there? Oh, okay.
I don't know, it seems there's already a hole there. So our first drill bit seemed a little bit too tight, so we went up a size, just a little bit, but I have a feeling this thing is just going to pretty much drop in here now. That is scary. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah, that's freaky. That's what we're gonna
Something about like that, and let's hammer that
Yeah.
pin down through it. You got a pin?
This will never get lost here.
I mean, it does take up a lot of space with that, but let's see how hard this goes in.
Well, let me tell you something I'm learning right this very moment. That does not go in easy.
Mm-mm.
So that is actually pretty freaking intense. This is like
Yeah,
solid
she's in there now.
Yeah. I need a bigger hammer, honestly. There it goes. You got her. That is it, actually. Good job, buddy. You know, if you want something done right, you gotta get a man to do it.
Yeah, I know. So we'll have to call somebody for next
Yeah.
time. So we marked a chalk line from the back wall there out to here. Make sure we get everything square. We haven't done anything with this one yet. But we got this like within a 30 seconds of an inch from being 100% square. So we're going to call that good. He's about ready to drill all of the holes, and then we'll shim it up and level it.
Oh yeah, that top thread's... I think that's it.
So we got it 100% level this way, and then just a little bit, it's leaning a little bit forward, and we'll put these shims under here, should fix it right up. Got them all snug down here. Lance, you want to show them how you test to see if it's, you know, tight enough for the whole car or not?
Yeah, let's see. Seems good that way. Let me just check this way. Yeah, that'll work. For Mini Cooper.
For the Mini Cooper, you
Cavalier, maybe.
For the Mini Cooper, you could probably not even bolt them down. Now we're on to the other side. We'll put this base plate in just for our distance here, and then we'll measure off of our chalk line, which is tough to see on camera. Cables run under the base plate there. One comes, which was still attached from the factory, but one goes up to there, and then the other cable here comes up and bolts into this hole.
That one went in beautifully.
With all of our anchors in, got the base plate, we put those, drilled those guys in, bolted them down. Well, almost bolted them down. We just took them off because we got to run the hydraulic hose underneath of it. The one long one goes under there, and then the shorter one runs from down there straight up to our motor that'll mount here. Oh man,
It's a little heavy.
it's a little heavy.
It's not like terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's heavier than I thought it was.
I think it goes the other direction.
You think we're upside down?
I do. Based on the warning sticker.
Oh shoot! All right. I never looked. Yeah, we're we're upside down for sure.
Yeah.
We're pretty much completely installed here. Got to do the wiring yet, and we don't have any hydraulic fluid, so we're gonna pick up some hydraulic fluid from the old Tractor Supply, and then we're good to go. We got our cables balanced, we think, about the same tension on each side, so they feel pretty good. And then I guess we got to throw our arms on yet, but otherwise we're getting really, really close to using this thing. Got ourselves a new funnel, Mountain Dew, and the hydraulic fluid right there. You lifting this thing up to?
No.
Who's lifting it
I
up?
don't want to. No, I was going to start running the wire, I thought.
Okay, and then I'm lifting this thing up.
Or something, I don't know.
Like, it's got to get in there somehow. We weren't going to get a 5-gallon, but it was like significantly cheaper to get a 5-gallon versus 2 2-gallons. Oh, this actually isn't that bad. Oh, it's going to go everywhere. I am covered in this stuff. Yeah, that's probably good. I think that's good. I'm just going to call it. It's not up to the top yet, but maybe when the cylinders come down, it will be.
Well, the fact that China doesn't even use the same colors as we use.
This is Zing Kong USA.
Oh, it's the USA version?
Yeah.
Oh, we're good then. Should be fine.
All right, power's going on.
All right.
Hey, it didn't flip right away. So that
That's something.
might mean something.
So this should theoretically be...
No, the other button.
Gotta hit this?
Yeah.
What button? This?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's to let it down?
Yeah, that one's to let it down.
Okay, all right. Cool. All right.
Well, nothing's happening. Oh yeah, it's going up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess they just got to catch up. Yeah.
Alright, so that's that now. This should let it down, you said?
Yeah, that should let it down, but you got
latches?
to release the latches.
Okay. So is that it? Just pull
Yep, just pull them down. Yep.
Okay. Then you push this?
Yep. Yeah, they might not go with no weight on them.
I think just rotate that where you need to be. Alright. I'd say about there. That's how you know you're right, because the door hits.
I can see that. I thought you nicely got the rubber on there.
All right.
About there.
I think it's funny that we're doing it with my car.
Well, this car is worth about $12.
Yeah, I was going to say, if one has to go, I guess this is the one. Sorry for laughing, but that's exciting.
Easier than jack stands, I can tell you that.
Should pull that bulb.
That's not going to be the problem. Ochre is going to be the problem.
You think?
Yeah.
From my perspective, it doesn't look that bad, but...
How close are we there? I can't even
Not that close, really.
Oh, no, we're good. Okay.
No.
Keep going.
You're still good. Keep going. I'd say that's about it for now. Gosh, dude. Look at this.
You going under?
I'm going under, man. Frick yeah.
See any problem areas?
Oil. A lot of oil here.
Oh.
But
It actually never has a puddle under it.
I'll tell you what, man.
Seepage.
Like a roller chair,
Yeah, under here would be fine.
and you'd be done, man. This would be like the ultimate.
So, Lance is grabbing the Mini because we want to see if it'll fit underneath. We could just measure, but that doesn't seem as fun.
Alright.
All right. You're good. You're good. Yeah, I mean, the antenna's hitting, but... You're 100% good, man. Dude, this means you can get more cars.
Check that out, man.
Still got to run the power cable the right way. We're going to run it across the ceiling or something and then drop it down.
Dude,
It's like a garage now.
we can start 2 cars.
It's pretty
Actually,
awesome.
I can put another Mini behind that.
Actually, you could. Go get the Sonic. If we bring this up and then get the Sonic, you can do 3 in that bag.
Good. I'm not advocating for more Minis, but I'm just saying.
All right, the Mini is out. One of the things you can tell is we only ever did lights on the one side half of the garage, so we got to do lights over here. And I think talk to Lance about it here, but I think we're gonna run lights on the actual wall, probably low here, because that'll illuminate everything underneath the car. I think that's a pretty solid idea. Yeah. And we're not trying to be stupid with the fact that this is a super cheap lift. I don't know how much a lift is supposed to flex, but it definitely, I don't know if you can see it on camera there, but you shake the car and the posts definitely flex there at the top a little bit. But we're going to get 2 of the high, screw up jacks just to put under the car and, you know, not die at least. Give yourself a couple minutes or seconds, probably seconds, to get out from underneath if something bad did happen and to hold the weight. So we'll get those. That way if, you know, there's anything real serious, we can at least not die. So we're going to have to take out these workbenches, these 3 at least. Probably put 2, maybe move this one over. Well, we can't really because the light switch is there. Well, maybe we'll move the light switch. But probably put 2 in the center and then maybe, I don't know, some other ones elsewhere because this is a little tight for working up around the front of a car, and this isn't even that big of a car. Well, with that, we got the Duramax back in the garage. We did not wrap up our wiring yet, but we will. Lift is installed. Ford truck is done and sold. So I consider that a decent day. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good night.